Hey there guys, DTW here, and today I'll be doing a post YCS Sydney 2020 or 2020 review, or not review, but more like a afterthoughts or aftermath or whatever you want to call it for after the YCS. So on the Friday, it was a pre-registration. So basically what happens is you go to a certain place before the before the event starts, and you register your deck and your Konami ID, or yeah, your Konami ID plus uh, your deck list plus your what's it called in pay for the event basically. So I did that on the Friday. It was great. I did some trading. I did some other stuff as well to see what I needed to upgrade my deck or upgrade my friend's deck, Raptormon 132. If you don't know about it, because we both went. We usually go to the YCS every year. Well, he started going, I think, since the second one, which was the Shekinaga map. I think it was El Shadow Shekinaga. I can't remember the name. I went to the first one, the YCS Sydney. I've been going ever since the first one. The first YCS in Sydney, that was in, I can't remember what year it was a long time ago. That was with the Dark Magician Girl play mat. And yeah, I still got that to rare out with every one of them. So that was YCS pre-reg. Day 1, pre-reg minus day 1, technically minus day 0 in a way, I guess you could say. So that was nice. Day 1 on the event, I was going in happy, going in to see how I would do. I'm pretty sure I was confident with all the decks, my deck, and see that I can actually. I was confident, see that I was gonna do well. So I went in hoping I meeting with my friends and all that from meeting up, basically all the other Yu-Gi-Oh TCG players. So day 1, round 1, I versed Salamangreats. That was interesting because I don't really have too much experience with playing against it, but I have played against, I do have the deck. I just haven't played it ever since Spinny and Gazelle went to 1. So yeah, I don't know the new updated decks and stuff for it, so that was a blunder. So I messed up in activating certain cards early, and that led me to losing a lot of resources. So that was a bit of a shame. I thought I had him, to be honest, game 1, but yeah, I guess I didn't. I ran out of resources and I didn't draw any. I didn't draw enough trap cards, and he kept blowing up on my Altergeists. Oh yeah, I was playing Altergeist. Sorry, I was playing Altergeist during the event, so I was confident I would do well with Altergeist. So yeah, I versed Salamangreats round 1, and I didn't do well. So game 1 took about 20 or so minutes, I believe. Yeah, so I was checking the clock as after we finished game 1. So game 2 didn't take so long because I drew. I didn't draw that well. I don't think, I can't remember exactly. But it was okay. But I still lost in the very end because I think I drew. I didn't. Well, in my memory, from what I remember, I don't think I drew that well. So. Round 2, I got a bye, so I got a free win for that. I was confident that, oh yeah, 1 win, I can do some stuff. Hopefully mentally prepared for my next match. Didn't really do that well because round 3, I versed. I think I versed one of the top decks. So I versed Orcust. I versed what Orcust variant was it? It was a Sky Striker Orcust, but with scraps and stuff. So I lost to that. He made Appaloosa, he made Galatea, and set some back row. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this game. He went first, so I'm not dealing with this game 1. So I scooped, I didn't reveal anything from my mind. So I went to game 2, and I sided everything for it. Never drew my side, so yeah, that was fun. So I got blown out. Actually no, he Cosmic Cyclone most of my stuff, so he drew pretty bad-ish, and he drew pretty good, and then I lost. So yeah, that was a fun game too. 2-0, literally. So I got 2-0'd by Salamangreats and 2-0'd by Orcust, Sky Striker, with a hint of scraps. Yeah, the new scrap. So round four now. So round four, I was Sky Striker August. So that was great. I versed Sky Striker August. I won. No, I lost game one. I couldn't do that much against them. Actually, did I reveal anything? I don't think I revealed anything. I just scoot because I didn't feel like, because I didn't go first. I went second. So game one. So I didn't feel like I was confident to make a good board. So and I didn't want him to know what I was playing. So I went to game two. I sided in secret villages and I sided in some other stuff as well. I can't remember exactly, but I won game two because secret village you can get around it. In game three, it was good. It was I was confident because I drew what guys Milseek, I drew Milseek, I drew Evenly Matched, I drew Imperial Order, I drew my Psalm cards, I drew everything I needed to win. But I was going second, so he said he kind of bricked game during this game, well early game, and then when I cut his deck and he shuffled cut his deck and stuff like that to draw cards from Sky Striker Engage, which that card is broken as heck because he kept drawing, and he drew into his resources to get out of his situation. So yeah, he got out of the brick and he made what was the name? Dingisu. He made Dingisu, and he drew into apparently a Eradicator Epidemic Virus. So that sealed my fate, and he was going first. So he said everything and passed turn. I drew, and he flipped over Eradicator and called traps, and I literally lost. Lost. I'm trying to say lost and lose at the same time. Yeah, I lost that, so I was out of the tournament. I got eradicated out of the tournament, so that was fun. So I'm like, yeah, that's 3 losses for me now. So I decided to literally scoop the event because I'm not dealing with anything like this. There's no way I'm making day 2, so there's no point. I don't want to continue because I didn't feel like it. I lost all motivation. If I won that last one, I was close though. I was close to winning that round, and well, it got handed to me. At least it was the first time I made the game free though during that day. So yeah, well, that sucks. So after that, during game day 1, I just traded and did a lot of stuff for trade and did some stuff. I didn't know that the fun events were on during the end of the day, so I could have done that, but I found out like around 4 p.m. So I was like 3 or 4 p.m. and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. So that was it for my day 1. So day 2, I'm out of the tournament. What am I gonna do? So what I did was I decided to, like, after waking up, eating breakfast, yada yada, routine basically. So what I did was I went to the Wintermat. So I think I was in Wintermat 7. Yes, I remember exactly because it was yesterday. So I was in Wintermat 7, 6 or 7? I can't remember. I think it was 6 or was it 7? I think it was 6, Wintermat 6, because I remember Raptormon 132 was in Wintermat 7. So because we decided to go to the fun events for day 2. So day 2 we did a Wintermat. Raptormon didn't do so well during his first round. He lost to Heroes. That sucked. But he made it to game 3, which was great. Because you want to try your best in game 3, but I think he didn't do well. And not too long he walked over after I was finishing my round 1 of the Wintermat, and he said I lost, so sorry. So how I did my one was round 1 I versed Salmagrate, so that was a rematch of the century. I versed a Salmagrate deck. So round 1 I versed Salmagrate. I won game 1 because I blew out all his stuff. Salmagrate stuff. So I had Call by the Grave, I had Solemn cards. I stopped him doing Salmagrate stuff. So I won against him, but the thing is, it was very loud during the event, so I had trouble hearing him, and he was talking very, very softly. So game 2, I sided in Nibiru's, I sided in evenly matches because I knew I was going second. So he went first. He tried to make the boards. I drew into a Nibiru, thankfully. So I drew Nibiru's, and lucky for me, he tried to go to end phase. I'm like, nope, I'm going to Nibiru. So I Nibirud him. And then he scooped, literally, because he had nothing else. Well, actually, did he scoop? I don't know. We kept playing, and then I can't remember if it was this one or next one, because I did verse Salmon Greats 2 in a row, so that was in a winner match. So, and then, yeah, I remember one of those 2 Salmon Greats. I can't remember which one, because it was 2 Salmon Greats in a row. I drew into 2 Nibiros when I was siding, so yeah, that was fun. So I don't know what that word's called, but I pretty much smoked him, both of those Salmon Creek players. So if he pretty much said, if you have a second Nibiru, you win. So I was like, oh, I think it was the first Salmon Creek player, and I think about it. Yeah, he said, if you have a null Nibiru, you win. I'm like, okay. And I dropped a null Nibiru on him, and he literally scooped. So yeah, that was him, or was it the other guy? I can't remember. It was one of them, so he just scooped. So round 2, for the Winterman event, I versed Salmon Greats again. Because when I looked over, he was versing Thunder Dragons. The Salmon Great player was versing Thunder Dragons, so that was good. So either way, it was a good matchup no matter what. So I have a good matchup against Thunder Dragons. So yeah, the Thunder Dragon player lost, so that was sad. So yeah, round 2, yeah, Salmon Great won I won the die roll, thankfully. So if I won die roll and I draw good, then yeah, I pretty much win in the blowout. Blowout, that's the word. So yeah, round 2, I won the first one. Second game, I drew Nibiru, blew him out, and I won that one, I believe. Yeah, he was a really nice guy as well. So we had good interactions with back and forth. I stopped him in a way, but he was a very nice guy. It was a good game. I drew some outs, but sorry. And yeah, won that one. So round 3, I made it to the finals. So yay for me! I made it to the finals. So round 3, I versed Necros. So I didn't see what the other guy was playing on the other side of the far end of the table. So it was Necros against, I couldn't make out what the other guy was playing. I think he was playing an Element Saber deck or something. I can't remember, but yeah, it was pretty much a rogue-based table, tournament for this winter mat. So lucky for me, I didn't verse any Orcust, Sky Striker Orcust, but one of my other friends versed Sky Striker, the whole entire table for winter mat, and he versed yesterday for the day 1. He versed all Sky Striker Orcust, because I believe all of them didn't do so well, so they did winter mat. So luckily he won through that, because he was also playing Sky Striker Orcust. So yeah, it was a table full of Sky Striker Orcust. Great, that was entertaining to hear. So yeah, I versed Necros round 3, round 3. Round 1, game 1. I had a really bad hand. I drew a Kinkiri. Well, lucky I drew a Kinkiri, and I drew a Protocol. Those were the only 2 good cards. I drew a Marionetta. I drew a Silquidus, I believe. Yeah, I think those were the 5 cards. Silquidus, Protocol, Marionetta. Silquidus, Protocol, Marionetta, and Kinkiri. Yeah, I think those were 5 cards. He went first, so I lost the die roll. He went first. I didn't do so well. I didn't draw so well, and so he spammed our entire board full of 4 Necros. Well, 3 Necros and one other monster. I think it was I can't remember what it was. One of those incantation cards. During that round, game 1. Sorry, I keep saying round. Game 1, I won against him. Luckily, because I drew a Melisink for turn for that game 1, and I kept weakening his board bit by bit, and he couldn't ritual summon and stuff. So I had Kinkiri to negate his stuff, and yeah, I luckily survived that. I took some hits, and then I survived. And yeah, he couldn't do anything. I kept minimizing his life points bit by bit, and then game 2 started. So I started what was I thinking? I thought he was going first, because he lost that one, so I started in like evenly matches and Nibiru's, because, well, Necros does summon quite a bit, so I thought Nibiru would come in handy. Didn't draw it, but I did draw my evenly matches, which didn't come, well, it didn't do that well, because he didn't I think he bricked or something. He kept searching Bryonic for some odd reason. He didn't search for Trishula. He searched Trishula after I did my turn, so his third turn, he drew into, not drew into, he searched Trishula afterwards, and then, well, lucky I had a protocol on the field, so I negated Trishula and did stuff to him, did stuff. I pretty much blew out his field and made, game 1 I made Borrelsword against it. That's right, that's what I remember. I made Borrelsword against him and I TK'd him game 1. Game 2 I tried to do some stuff, some Ultkai shenanigans stuff. And yeah, I did somewhat okay. I pretty much made Hextia. He tried to negate Hextia with his, I can't remember, it was a level 3 Necros. It has a quick effect where you can negate my monster to 0. I negated his monster with my protocol, and since Hexia already tried to negate the effect, if it leaves the field, it doesn't become negated, I believe, unless that was a misplay. I do not know, but we decided on that. I think we wanted to call it Judge, but we did, so, oh well, I don't know. Comment below if that was a misplay. So, Chainlink 1 was, what was the Chainlinks? I can't remember. Basically, the last 2 chainlinks was Hextia tried to negate. Okay, sorry, now I remember. So he tried to activate a ritual spell. Wait, no, sorry. My Hextia was negated during that turn. I think Colossus has to be face up. It has to be face up for that opponent's monster to make Colossus. It was Colossus, that's right. So Colossus tried to negate. So he fully negated Hextia, but I think Colossus has to negate the whole monster face up on the field rather than in the graveyard. I'm not sure on that ruling. I forgot about it. So he activated spell. I can't remember exactly what the chainlink was. I forgot. Basically, I tried to negate certain stuff and negate a ritual spell. I think Colossus tried to negate my Hextia. It was a new turn, so this was a previous turn. He negated successfully. But I'm like, okay. So Hextia tried to negate the ritual spell. He tried to negate Hextia with Colossus. I used my protocol that was already on the field to negate the Colossus, and it was a complete mess. So it was a mess with Chainlink. So everything tried to resolve backwards, and I think that was it. Yeah, everything tried to resolve backwards, and I think the full chain negated. So protocol negated Colossus. Colossus tried to negate Hexia. It failed because it's not long in the field, and Hexia, since I had a monster behind it, I negated the ritual spell. So that was a complete mess up of the chain link. So yeah, I negated that, and he had no other play, so he passed turn, and then I proceeded to make. I proceeded to try and poke him bit by bit with Meluseek, so great, and yeah, I won that. That was in the finals, so I won the mat, and this is the mat I won. They didn't have that many good mats because what Australia gets is pretty much leftovers from other win mats, so this is the one I won. It's so you can see it. It's the London YCS mat. From a few years ago. Or was it last year? No, it was 2 years ago. So I won the London YCS mat, and yeah, that was great. That was because there was during pre-reg this time around there was no participation mat for this YCS Sydney, so that was a shame. But I won a mat at least. So I went in blind, saying, yeah, I'll see if I can win a mat. And I asked Raptormon, which he's here right now. Oh, he's on the listening to his phone. We tried to win a mat. My other friends, they did make it to the finals. They tried. When I won my mat, my friend got my other friends wanted to do a winner mat. So I'm like, why don't you try my Autogeist deck? And he did. He made it to round 2, and he lost. So it was 3 rounds because usually it's round 1, 2, 3, 4. It's around 8 or so players. I think it was 8 players for cutoff. So he made it to the semi-finals. He lost because he drew a lot of traps. He didn't draw any monsters for old guys. Sorry, excuse me. And yeah, he failed that. Yeah, that was it. Oh, afterwards, yeah, met my deck and I did some trading and stuff. I got some good stuff that I wanted. I finally got day two. Yeah, after the winter mat, I managed to trade for evil hero stuff. I got what was it, a dust gold from my friend because we split a box beforehand, and he says, "Yeah, you can pay for the rest, and I'll give you." I'm like, "Sweet," and I paid for the rest, which it cost me a bit, but yeah, because a dust gold is like for Australian dollars, it's like how much is it? It's like over 120 or so. But he's nice and he gave it to me for a cheap price. So because we split a box, so yeah, that was good. And then I got the Malicious Bane, which was the fusion. You only need one of each, so luckily I didn't have to break a leg just to get the second one. So I got that, so I'm set for the new hero support, which is going to be very, very pricey because I don't think I'll have enough to buy it. And also the new selection box, which if you've seen on my channel recently, from my community tab, I posted what I got. I got 4 Stratos, which was, I wish it was a Phoenix chain, but it wasn't, so I got 4 Stratos instead. But I'll wait till it gets reprinted again for the Phoenix chain, which hopefully won't be long. In a new box, I'm like, okay, that would literally complete my playset. So in a way, it's not good. It's not bad news. So I already got 2 Phoenix chain already from the selection box. So that was okay. And yeah, that was it for my day 2. Spent money on the selection box. I spent way too much. I think I spent like over, oh god, how much was it? Nearly 300? No, nearly up to 300. And yeah, well, that wasn't too bad compared to a normal main box, which if I don't get everything, it would cost around up to 400. So in a way, it was kind of budget, yet not. Selection boxes are always pricey. It's a very pay-to-play box. But lucky for me, when I was pulling the first box, I pulled Strauss early, so it was good. I didn't record anything for my reactions because I didn't have a count. I'm not on my PC, and I didn't want to record because it would take a lot of memory on my phone. So yeah, it was like over half an hour to an hour. So that would literally fill up my phone, so I didn't want to do it. So yeah, that was my day 2, and this is post YCS Sydney, so I'm going to fly back home today. And yeah, hopefully I've got some stuff to do when I get back, so yeah. Hey Raptamon!
Huh?
You want any final words? I'm pretty sure people can hear you, but do you want any final words for post YCS Sydney?
Well, all I can say is it was a great time in Sydney, but sad to see it go. But we got to go home Sunday.
Yeah. How was your day for the YCS? Both days. How was both your days?
Got 2 losses, 1 draw, 1 win, and I had to drop.
Yeah.
And second day, lost on the first game, on the first round.
For the winner mat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You in which win mat were you? I think I was in 6th, wasn't I?
Yeah, I was in 7th.
Yeah. So I was the last one to enter, and you got the cutoff for the next one. So yeah, that sucked. Couldn't verse each other. Although I don't want 2 old guys players to verse each other. That would be really weird for the mirror match.
Yeah. It'd be sort of unfair. Both of us had to verse each other in the final round.
Well, actually no, it will be the first round because we were the last ones on the sign-up sheet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So either one of us was going to make it to the next round. One of us was going to make it to the next round. So yeah, that would have been sad for us. Paying $10 just to lose to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Any last words? Final words?
I guess your turn, Yuki boy.
Great. Okay. So yeah, that's my YCS Sydney for today. Well, this weekend, I should say. But yeah, I had fun. I definitely had a blast. It was more organized than the previous. This is the 5th or 6th. I can't remember. than the other YCSs, so it was well organized. We had room to actually put our playmats on, so that never happened before to any previous events. So yeah, it was well organized. We started earlier, which was surprising. We started around 10ish. I think it was like 10:15 a.m. Was it 10:30? It pretty much standings went up immediately after I went inside the venue. So I was like, holy crap! Well, better get to my seat. So yeah, that was really good. It was pretty good organized. It finished around 5 p.m. But yeah, day one. So day two, I didn't really care because I wasn't part of it. I decided not to do any more winner mats. One winner mat's fine. I didn't want to spend any more because I was low on money. So yeah, but yeah, after that, it was great. I had a fun time. So yeah, last words for me. If you're a Duel Links player or if you're getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, probably not the best time because of the new form. Well, because of all this stuff. But hopefully the banlist will be coming out soon, right after I do this video. And yeah, the new master rule is coming out soon in April, so that's gonna be great. If you're an old player coming back to playing TCG, have a shot when the new format comes out or in April. Yeah, that'll be great. I'll be definitely playing Heroes, and I'll probably play some other interesting decks as well because I want to dust off my other decks and have fun because I really want to play the new meta that's coming out in April 2020. So this is DCSU, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video for post YCS Sydney 2020. See you guys next time. Signing out. Bye.